Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my experience at the 2025 National Card Show in Chicago. So come along. So you can see here, this is the big area with a lot of the vendors, the big companies and their booths. And I did this walkthrough on Sunday. Pretty much any other day would have been impossible to get any room to take any camera footage. So you can see several of the booths here. That's the Leaf booth there. You got the Topps booth there on the right. Sunday was pretty well thinned out, which was good. And overall, the other days were really busy and you were really elbow to elbow at some points and fighting for space at some of the vendor booths. There was several sealed vendors and many different singles vendors throughout. So this is the breaker area where they had all the breakers. And this is a really cool Kobe, LeBron, and Jordan card. They wanted $500,000 for that. And this is the golden auctions area. They had 3 Jordan game used jerseys there, pretty neat. And then this was a unique card of Frank Gore, Tom Rathman, and Roger Craig. One thing I did learn at the National is buy when you see it, because I came back around, it was gone. This is a really cool Joe Namath photo, very neat. I had a good friend that likes the Jets. And then in the golden auction area, they had a lot of the Walking Dead character outfits on display. As you can see here, this is the little girl from the first season. Pretty nice outfit. And then you had Michonne and Rick here, their outfits on display. Just some really neat stuff. And then I'm a huge Magic fan. This is some of the holy grails of Magic here you can see on display in golden. And then just some really unique pieces here of art and other miscellaneous cards. This is the VeeFriends booth, and they were there the whole weekend. Gary Vee, I saw him at least 2 of the days. I believe I saw him on Thursday and Saturday when I was walking around. He was meeting with some celebrities, and he was talking to several people and offering different advice. But this was just an awesome booth. Gary Vee is doing an amazing job with VeeFriends, and he went all out at National for his display, and I give him a lot of credit for what he's done here. He's taken something he's loved and put a lot of effort into it to make it successful, and the booth was pretty busy all weekend. This is a neat photo of Wayne Gretzky, a nice Jordan photo here, both at the upper deck booths. And this is the CGC JSA booth here, where you can turn around a card in one day for $70. Oh, I see where the pickup is. This is the other half of the large arena, and this is where all the vintage vendors were. Overall, they had this pretty well organized with number sections everywhere. And I didn't get to take video of the other 2 areas upstairs and the other smaller area. So overall summary of the show is there's a lot of vendors, there's a lot of unique cards that are there. It's very busy. You're going to be elbow to elbow if you go on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. And the prices, most of the vendors, I'd say 90% of them are way overpriced. I know it's expensive to set booths up there, but some of the prices were almost double of what a comp of a card was. So just be aware of that. Some people were very negotiable, and some people were just priced a little bit over, maybe 5-10% over a recent comp. So you will find some good boosts, but the dollar bins were very busy. People were finding a lot of gold in those. I did not have much time to spend in the dollar bins. And overall, it's very organized there. They have the vintage in one area, the big vendors in another area, and then kind of more of the modern card vendors in another area. And then they opened up the upstairs this year because there's been waiting lists. People have been on for over 7 years. The upstairs was a little crowded. It was worse than downstairs. The aisles were not as wide, and they had tons of room up there, so I'm not quite sure why they didn't widen those aisles up. But overall, I would definitely go back again. Make sure you set yourself a budget if you go and stick to it, because it can get out of control pretty easily. And I appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube, and follow me on Instagram. And they were giving out these cool Whatnot jerseys there as well. You could get them for free with just Whatnot 25, or you could pay $25 and have a name put on the back. So there were some pretty cool giveaways there. I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks.